Miami Hurricanes against Indiana. Just on the Hard Rock app, they say at Indiana. I'm like, no, I don't care what you say by seed. Yeah. The line is still 8.5. It is 8.5.
Jump on it now.
Jump on it now, dude, because
like again, I'm gonna stand on this till the end of time. There ain't no team in this country that's 8 points better than Miami.
Like, come on, dude.
Nobody.
What are we doing?
Nobody.
The Canes would have to combust for that to happen, and we just saw that happen to Oregon. I don't think they're doing that. Maybe some penalties here and there.
It's just here's what I think terrifies me. Just looking at the game, Indiana is so well coached, and they are all over the place. You never see a Hoosier by himself. So when they tackle, they swarm tackle. When they do anything, it's swarm. And they do have some good athletes on the D-line. So I'm curious to see, one, I've seen Miami play a solid football game when they played against Ohio State.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the best games as far as mistakes that I've seen all year. If that game is played, I think they just beat Indiana just sheer off of the talent disparity. I think they have more talent. But if it gets sloppy, it's kind of one of those things that you're not going to beat. Indiana is not going to beat themselves. They are, if I could think of a team that we got tired of, it would be, remember the old Patriots? Everybody's going to be where they're supposed to be. Everybody's going to do their job. They're not going to make mistakes. That's what
Indiana.
That's what Indiana is. And you can watch them over and over and over again, and you watch them and you go, they're relentless.
I do wonder, though, in a game like this, and maybe it doesn't get to him because he's had such a great journey and he's been through a lot of adversity, but, you know, this Mendoza being the homecoming king, right? Like, he's going to have this hero's welcome. Everyone's going to want a piece of him this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do wonder, you know, they always say this with the Heisman, right? Like, this is a little different because you don't have that break. Remember, when you were the Heisman, you had to go on Letterman and you had to do all these things. And everyone is going to try and, like, get into that circle this week. And I do wonder, you get into a game like this, you got two just absolute monsters who are going to get after him. Both of them are looking for draft status, especially Mesdor, who, I mean, I don't know how the hell he's playing. Like, I don't know how he's playing. Is his arm bionic? What did they do at the
antler spray?
Like, antler spray. Shout out to Harbaugh. I remember that. You remember that? What a controversy that was.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis sprayed
Come on, Ray Lewis tore his bicep off the bone, and then all of a sudden he's back for the playoffs.
Good to go. But I do wonder, like, is there a way that, like, in the early tone of this game, you get him and it's this Mendoza all of a sudden is like, ying! Squeaky cheeks, like in the early go, like, can they set the tone of that early? Because it doesn't seem like that. The dude has seemed unflappable. I know they beat him in Cal last year, but this isn't Cal's squad that he's going up against. So I'm curious about that element to it, like the idea of Heatherman just really dialing up whatever he's got to put it on him early, and seeing where that goes.
Well, and again, it boils down to, I think Miami is more talented. And if they can get after him soon and quick, then it might just build confidence. One of the crazy things about it is he started off some games sloppy. Like the Penn State game, he was a little sloppy. There were some other games where they just started off kind of slow. The Ohio State game, he was very, very average until like the fourth quarter when he made a couple of big throws. So there's opportunity there. I don't know how much he's going to be flustered or frustrated, because when you've gone through those situations over and over again, you talk about the Penn State game, when you talk about the Ohio State game, it also builds confidence in a quarterback that he can just, no matter what the mistakes are, relax and rebound from it. So it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to stay after it. But yeah, it is baffling to me how we can look at this game based on how these teams have played and say Indiana is an 8.5-point favorite against Miami.
I do agree with
that.
I feel like people are going to jump on that by the time we get to the game. Like people, there's got to be people like are going to bet that. It just seems like you don't in their building. You know.
Well, and can I just let me say this? For years, I've heard about Miami fans and how rabid they are, and it's the U, it's the U, it's the U. Go look at the ticket sales.
Crazy.
No. There's going to be like 70% Indiana fans.
Yeah, well, the pricing is different though. A lot of but here's the thing, Leroy. I'm going to tell you, like, there's a lot of Canes fans. I'm watching this on social media
selling their tickets.
No, a lot of them have been locked out. They haven't been allowed to buy tickets, and a lot of them were like, kind of, they had to like get on their renewals just for lottery chances of getting a crack at tickets. So,
right. But
to be fair, a lot of this is not a regular game. People have been locked out of this.
No, so, but my question: 70%. Like, have you seen the difference in ticket sales? It's lopsided for Indiana.
Well, how do you know who they're buying? Like, who's buying them?
I just saw something. It would go in. They did the money versus the ticket sales. They put it on.
I know that Indiana got like I saw things about like the accessibility to their students was a lot more reasonable than it was for Miami Hurricanes fans. Like a lot of the Hurricanes fans, a lot of them this all day is how pissed they were that they weren't even able to give the opportunity.
Is that a school thing or because everybody gets the same amount of tickets?
I don't know. It's it's probably the method of how it's the method. I don't know what the method is of. I'm sure the school has the ability to sell them how they want to.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know if they're just doing it in a more exclusive type of way. Like I've seen people who have played for the Canes like can't even get access to they're in lotteries to get tickets.
Right. This is where you bring your side pieces to Miami for a national title game. Come on now. But look, they don't know that the weather's not going to be that warm.
But I don't think that's a great indictment of. I don't think that's it's reasonable to talk about Canes fans like that.
I know each school gets the same amount of tickets.
Yeah, and then the other ones are $3,000. Like it's crazy. And this is happening. By the way, this is not just a national championship thing. This happens in all the events down here because we have so many transplants down here. This is happening with UFC events. This is happening with the soccer event. This is happening with the Pinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's just there is an exclusivity in this market because of how many people are here to be seen. That the actual Canes fan is being sprung out. Dude, the kid who dresses in the uniform every single game for his brother, the 12th man.
Yeah.
I saw that guy had to get like the NIL to even give him access to tickets.
Right.
To purchase tickets, you know,
right.
Like it's not easy. This is a hot commodity. It's going to be a celebrity who's who to be seen there as well. So I don't think that's a fair thing, man. I really don't. I get it.
Everywhere though. I don't know if you've mentioned this, but like it happens also with like concerts in here and everything.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
It's been a big problem.
It's a huge problem because people want to they want to come down here as not only they're coming down here. It's like you talk about the Dolphins games. Like look at the rest of the country. It's freezing everywhere. They want to come down here for an event and to be seen. So I just don't think that's I don't think that's going to be a fair reflection of that because of how these tickets have been distributed.
Mm-hmm.
But even if that is the case, like I think the Canes already went to Texas A&M and won. It's still their building. It's still their comfortability. Like, do you think it changes it that much?
They're going to be in the other locker room.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like I don't think that's like, go ahead. You could make it 100%.
I think.
Wait, you don't think they're using any locker room?
No, they're not. It's already predetermined. They're the visitors,
right?
So they use the visiting locker room.
So why can't Indiana use the Dolphins locker room?
It's predetermined. It has nothing to do with the University of Miami. It has to do with the national championship.
I'm just saying it's like 4 locker rooms in that place. You know what I'm saying?
Again,
I get it. I'm just saying there's 4 locker rooms.
All right, never mind. I'm telling you, they're the visiting team. They use the visiting locker room. I don't know what to tell you.
Red corner, blue corner.
That's it.